He will cut the tumor out of your body. It's going in a little glass jar filled with alcohol to preserve it. And now your bits and pieces are a piece of his medical collection of body parts that he's going to do weird experiments upon. Yep. 2019, they started an excavation outside the Crescent Hotel, and they found a compost heap outside. And they started digging the northwest corner, and they found over 500 jars. The jars had eyeballs and thumbs and tongues and ears and human bits and pieces inside. When they realized that, they called off the excavation out of respect for the dead and left everyone else buried underground for future archaeologists to discover for themselves one day. But you got to see those jars last night, the ones that they did unearth, huh? They're in a cabinet in the jar room with like the pieces still inside. It was morbid, huh? It's kind of gross. Yeah, the ones that they did unearth are now on display in a cabinet on their ghost tour. Ask them. Yeah. Your face looks terrified. Like, yeah. You guys can check out those jars if you want to take their ghost tour. The Crescent Hotel has the second highest rated ghost tour in the entire state of Arkansas. 2. You don't have to tell them that mine was better. You don't have to tell them. They can read the website reviews for themselves. It's a 4.6 out of 5 stars is just a little bit bigger than a 4.4 out of 5 stars. No matter what trademark they own, but they're almost as fun as I am, I promise. The Basin Park Hotel also has a ghost tour that takes you on the roof of a 7-story building that is technically ground level because of the way the mountain is built. So it's kind of a vertigo kind of experience. We do the claustrophobia underground in the catacombs. Now that you're dead, he needs to dispose of the rest of your remains that he doesn't want to do like experiments on. So he's going to load the back of his truck with as many frozen corpses as he can fit. Pull down from the Crescent and park right behind you guys in that parking lot. That is an old-fashioned parking lot. Then he's going to take you behind you guys to this tunnel that runs downtown. He's going to take you to, while his family members are in the death industry, you're going to an oven, and he's going to cremate your body at the crematorium. He's going to sprinkle your ashes through the catacombs so that your remains are just destroyed and there's no evidence of your existence anymore. My friend Jeeves gave us the 2 teeth that he found that had washed out. Teeth are usually the only thing that survive a cremation because they take a higher temperature. Those are on display in our museum. It's not as cool as those jars you guys saw. It's what would have happened next. Do you know the difference between a tunnel and a catacomb?
Catacomb has bodies in it.
Catacombs have dead bodies in them. Tunnels should not have dead bodies in them. If tunnels get dead bodies in them, they become catacombs. Once he disposed of your remains, he deserves the rest of your money because you signed a blank contract for him. He's going to take that piece of paper that you signed and he's going to forge a letter and send it to your next of kin. Your dearly beloved family member is going to get a note that says, "Hello, my beautiful wife, my dearest husband, my sweet daughter, oh son of mine, hi mom, howdy uncle cousin." That's one thing, we're in Arkansas. Dearest uncle cousin, I'm feeling great. I'm about 1 treatment from being free of my cancer and I'm low on cash. Can you please send some money? I'll see you soon. Your dearly beloved signature at the bottom of the contract they should not have signed in the first place. This continued for a long time. People would keep getting letters from their dead family members and sending them money and never hearing from them again. One day he was caught. He went to jail. And he spent a 3-year sentence in a federal penitentiary for mail fraud. Can't say you're curing cancer when there's no evidence of such, right? And He would burn down the records in the hospital and his office. So we're literally piecing the history together as it becomes unearthed. When he was released, it was with millions of dollars. Because this was not his first scandal. This was not his first little scheme. He bought a 4-story yacht, moved to the coast of Florida, and lived out the rest of his days in absolute total luxury. This lasted 4 months. And then Norman Baker dies. You guys have any idea what he died from? Prostate cancer. Weird, huh? Karma got the best of him. Now, we're not going to run off and wish that our evil ex-boyfriends like Wesley Michael Young or Corey Moody or our high school bullies like Brandis Williams. I'm not going to wish that my evil stepmom Terry gets cancer because that's not really Christ-like of me. But if someone did get the cancer-filled karmic justice of the known universe, that was Dr. Norman Baker. Definitely not my ex, Wesley Michael Young. Certainly, hopefully not. You guys want to check out the catacombs real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys are right next to them. We're not going to go underground right here because there are bats. That they are. There's also a giant raccoon. He looks like he weighs 40 pounds, and he is taking up residence in here. We're not going to get rabies, because if you start foaming from the mouth, that would scare me. I would run down the street screaming, and no one needs to see that, because I'm already freaky enough as it is. We're going to look in the catacombs. I'm going to take you underground a half block down where we installed a floor, so you don't have to step on anyone's pieces just out of respect for the dead. But if you want to just look and kind of take a picture, feel free to follow me this way.
Go. Let's go. Come on. I got you. You missed the Paris catacomb, so we'll just follow up last. Right? We'll follow up last. Yeah, that shoe comes untied a lot. I wish I had it. I'm just wondering how large these catacombs are. She has to go.
Paris catacombs were cool.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right. You did get to go.
You couldn't do certain flash photography in there because it would yellow with them.
Yeah, it'll yellow the skulls and stuff like that. So, and damage the cave. So,
Yes, that was. I think that was damaged cave.
yep. Because those rocks have never been exposed to light in a long time. So, that type of light, white light. Oh, that must be the walk down and just look over the thing. Oh, I see where it is. So we just go down to the right and then come back on the left. Just walk down to the platform, turn around, come back. See anything down there? Not yet. Head up this way. Oops. Don't want to get you in all shots. Have something to say to them.
When you guys are done, we're going to head right up that way, okay?
Okie dokie. Tell I'm from the Midwest.
Oh, I see. Does it
Are you-
move around?
Okay.
Oh, we're waiting.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Was it cool, Audrey? Was it cool? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see now. That platform.
It goes back there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Harder to see that.
Yeah, there's busted beams and everything else. I'll lose my phone. So I'll do midday the situation. flashlight. There we go. There we go. So we can see back there a ways.
Sorry.
I'm taking video the whole time.
Took a couple, but I.
Feels good to get actually more humid down there, I think, than up here. A little bit of a breeze.
Name the street is.
Oh, I never did see. I don't think we ever went up this street. So.
Alright, Bill. Those are the catacombs. They go under our feet 1 story down. The section I'm going to take you in has a floor. We are not going to step on any dead people. We're going to take the same route Norman Baker would have taken to dispose of the remains of his cremated victims. If you guys want to follow me this way.
Ben's always has to be the first.
Oh, I know.
Well, I did that out. Yeah.
Does that sound good? Tomorrow we'll check a few more places out.
Yeah, we've never been down the street, so I only went down Mean. Oh yeah. That looks sketchy as hell. Yeah.
These are skylines. I am standing on skylights, and so are you, and so are you. Anytime you guys step on a piece of glass on the sidewalk, you are standing on an old-timey window in Eureka Springs. That's how we used to be able to see light pre-electricity. So anytime you guys see those glass, you are standing on windows that are skylights. Follow me a little further this way. Hey, that's fine. Feel free to take a picture of this and then just take it a couple feet this way. This is the lots of the company undertakers and their water side. You guys just want to check this out and then just go into that
It was way back there.
Look it up. That side.
A lot of stairs. Yeah. I must have came from downstairs because there's a lot of stairs. I thought that was metal that I was stepping on at first, but
Okay, right above my head. That's right. Not but above my head is a ghost sign. All right, come over here. And just check that out. I'll tell you what that is in a second.
oops.
Yeah, we got Nosferatu.
Yay. Does anyone know what a ghost sign is? Do you know why our old antique signs stay so well preserved throughout the past century? Lead-based paint. They are all made out of lead paint. It's fire resistant. We had 4 great fires in a 10-year period of time. That would have coated the buildings, okay? It's also kind of weatherproof, and if we tried to touch it up, it would corrode back through. Lead paint is amazing for keeping signs intact. Not good for your children to snack on. Do not lick our signs or our hippies in Eureka Springs. This is a morbid dead people window you guys are leaning against. Right behind you. These right here, that little dead people windows. I will explain what happened behind this window later on. When we get to my museum, I have to tell you one more story beforehand, and then we're going to look at a picture of something very disturbing and morbid behind the dead people window. But we're just acknowledging that this exists, and then if you guys want to follow me this way.
Hoping for a little bit of a breeze. I'm worried about keeping my arm up. Oh, I'm fine with that. Luckily, this phone's pretty light. I'm now glad I didn't bring the camcorder. That'd be hard. It weighs a little bit more. Well, I get to see a little bit of the downtown. That's what I was kind of wanting to see too. So. Husband daycare center.
What's up?
This Ghost Tours headquarters. Huh? Must be the end of it.
We got one more story outside, and we'll go in the creepy museum, man. You guys should sign up. Sign's right behind you.
That big step there.
Yeah, there's another tour tonight too. Yeah. You guys staying busy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
What tour is this?
Haunted Eureka Springs. There's a pamphlet right there by the door. It's a great tour. I love my job. I do it every day. Yeah, if y'all can just gather up in that empty parking space.
Take it. Yeah.
Hey, let me go in there.
Oh. I tricked you. We walked down some dead people stairs, huh? That was the George Price stairway. Anyone ever hear of the Henry Starr gang from Oklahoma? Man, they were good bank robbers till they messed up in Harrison, Arkansas and wound up getting shotgun blasted to death. 3 members survived: Cy Wilson, George Price, and his brother Charlie Price. They decide they're going to do one more bank robbery and call it quits for good. There was something unusual about Eureka Springs back in 1922. Every single day at exactly 12 o'clock noon, the whole town would shut down for a lunch break. We would take an hour-long siesta. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker downtown would just lock the doors to their shops. Everyone walks home and eats some food or takes a nap. You milk your cows, check on your children, whatever you need to do. You return to your store and you open it around 1 p.m. So every single store is closed between noon and 1, except for the bank. They left one teller on shift and the vault wide open. Knowing this fun fact, the remaining members of the gang came up with a brilliant bank robbery scheme. This is genius. They're going to set an alarm for 12:05, knowing the town shut down. If you guys want to come this way, I think they're about to back out. I don't know if someone's in there, if that alarm just went up. Okay, they're going to set an alarm for 12:05. They're going to pull up in their brand new black stolen Model T Ford that they took the license plate off of so no one can trail them. They're going to get a brand new getaway driver and lookout that have no criminal experience, but he's a good driver. 12:05, they're going to storm the bank with their guns in hand, take the teller in the vault, clear the money out, lock the teller in the vault, run to the getaway car, drive off, and they're going to hit the Missouri border well before 1 p.m. when our town reopens, like they were never even here. That is a brilliant plan. That's what they tried to do. They set an alarm for 12:05, pull at the top of the stairs, storm the bank with their guns in hand, and they're completely surrounded by a line of people inside the bank. It should not be that busy. It's Tuesday. It's lunch break time. They're really confused, especially because the clock above the teller sign says 11:05. What went wrong? It was fallback.
Time change.
They forgot about daylight savings time. It had only occurred for 4 years. I know. That is my lovely coworker. She's my big boss, is what she is. Daylight savings time first started in 1918. So it had only gone backwards and forwards for 4 entire years. It was a brand new technology. They did not have cell phones to tell them and to remind them how time had changed, because cell phones did not exist and all of their friends were dead. Plan B, they pull the guns out, and now it's really a bank robbery. They pointed at the crowd and everybody's hands fly up real quickly, including the bank teller. But they flipped the switch to the cable-run alarm system that shoots off in 4 separate directions. It was pretty complex for 1922 standards. So, one alarm goes upstairs and tells the bank manager's office. One cable travels down the road to the Basin Park Hotel. One alarm travels up the road and tells the sister bank in town. And a fourth tells our beautiful police station. Upstairs, the bank manager is having a meeting with his lawyer. The bank manager is named Festus Butts. That is his name. He doesn't hear anything going on downstairs, so he sent his son Harry to go check on everything. I'm joking. His son's name was Seymour. I'm joking. His name was John. His name was John Butts. John Butts' son goes to check on everything. Now, the bank teller up the street thought that the sister bank was getting robbed. These are the good old days, and everyone's armed, so he grabs his gun. He starts zigzagging down the street, collecting all of the uptown folks. Get a gun, meet me at the bank, they're getting robbed. The clerk at the Basin Park Hotel did the exact same thing. Grabbed their gun, zigzagging up the street, collecting all the locals that are downtown. Get your guns, boys, the bank's getting robbed. We can't let them do this. When the teller made it to the top of the stairway, there is a shady-looking lookout looking like he's looking for something, acting real suspicious because he's never done this before. The teller looks inside the bank and sees what's going on inside. He pulls out his gun and he blows out the back tires on the getaway vehicle. They interviewed him and asked him why he didn't just shoot the getaway driver if he thought the bank was getting robbed. And he said, well, if I made a mistake, it's easier to fix a tire than a skull. Yeah. One bullet ricochets off the car and kind of hits the kid in the arm, which hurts. So he tries to drive off and he crashes at the park because his back tires do not work anymore. Bam, bam. In the bank, they hear the gunfire in the street, turn around and see their getaway driver who is getting away without him, which is not a part of their plan. Festus Butts' son comes downstairs and it's time to take hostages, so they each grab the most vulnerable looking person and they clear $70,000 out of the vault, which is a lot of money. I don't have 70 grand in my savings account. I'm fiscally irresponsible. Feel free to tip me after the tour if you were entertained. My pet tortoise will appreciate having new leafy greens. So, the plan is to take all of their cash and their hostages down the stairway, and they're going to walk to Missouri on foot. They only make it to the road above when they have become completely surrounded by an actual parade of all of the locals. Everyone's got a gun. We've taken aim. We're ready to get it over with. It's like we had rehearsed it before. Somebody from the crowd started screaming at the hostages, "Get down!" And they get down. They knock, they drop, they kick themselves, and they escape right out of the situation. The gunfire begins, and 8 bullets fly through Cy Wilson's chest before he touched the ground dead. Charlie took one through the back of his leg. He starts stumbling forward. He pushes his brother George right through the crowd. George starts booking it down the stairs. He's completely safe. Charlie falls on his back and he throws his gun to the side. He puts his hands up and he starts apologizing and he begs us for mercy because he's really sorry. We showed him mercy. We're kind. We did take Charlie Price to the hospital. Medicine was not advanced back in 1922, so he definitely died from sepsis. George made it halfway down the stairs when our cop shows up. The constable hears the gunfire, sees a strange man fleeing from all of the locals, and he tells George Price to freeze. George Price will not freeze, and he froze up before he got to the police. On that handrail, where he died like a sack full of taters. That's what the newspaper said. That's how we used to talk around here, potato. And now that handrail refuses to cast a shadow. If you guys want to kind of gather up right here, I'm going to show you something kind of cool. So, this is a handrail.
What?
It has a
Yeah.
shadow.
It's not casting a shadow.
Yeah.
Till it doesn't. And then it
does.
disappears. All the way until here. Now, I'm going to cast a shadow this entire time. This was where the cop was standing when he killed George Price. George Price died right there. Let's see. Handrail, shadow. Sack full of taters. Feel free to mess with this after the tour. I don't understand. Only the diagonal bar casts shadow, not the vertical or horizontal. Yeah. If anyone knows what photonics is, it's a cool little field of science that studies light. I study photonics. That makes no sense to me. Don't worry to mess with that after the tour. If you guys see someone hanging on that handrail and you're wondering if it's the ghost of George Price or maybe it's just a drunk guy that lost his balance, here's how you can tell for sure. If they smell like marijuana, that's a local living their best life. They're peaceful. You have nothing to be afraid of. Tell them I said hello. If you guys want to follow me to our haunted museum, we're going to find out if we like haunted dolls, and then I'm going to take you in the catacombs.
Yep, the stairs we
You like
go.
haunted dolls, right?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Devon. Record the Devon man for a while. How's it going? Good.
Welcome to the It's Too Late to Pet the Museum.
Yeah, instantly when you see the camera, like the expression goes away. You're a little camera shy, so yeah. I see you try to avoid it as much as possible. So I'm not going to bug you too much about it. So. Some people don't like being in the spotlight. I understand that. So. Audio up already? Okay. I like being the last. So get to see a little bit more that way, I think. Toy. Okay. Oops, gotta watch your step. I'll let you go up first. Not to record you, but just because if you fail, I'd probably fall with you. Oh. A little low for a handrail. Switch.
You want to gather a little bit down that way? I'll get the door behind you. All right, let me get that. All right, guys, welcome to my haunted museum. We are proud of how we came together as a society to kill the bank robbers. So, for the past 51 years, we have done a historical reenactment where we all dress up in like Little House on the Prairie kind of outfits, and we take actual pistols with blank bullets, and we shoot at each other in the middle of the street. I played a hostage this year, and I took a paintball gun, and I shot my friend directly in his calf. I went, don't touch me, I'm pregnant. And I went, and I grabbed him by the gun, and I went, and it was really fun. We're very proud of ourselves, okay? We actually shoot flags, it's really fun. Now, back in 1922, we were very proud of ourselves. So we took some pictures of ourselves. Aren't we pretty? We look nice. Those are all the people that came together to cap the bad guys. It's all the folks that were armed with their pistols in the air. And that is George Price's dead corpse, the man that the cops shot. We put him on public display after we embalmed him. We stuck him in that dead people morbid window. You know the dead people morbid window that we're going to acknowledge up there by the ghost sign? Yeah. We stuck him in there for a month on public display, slowly rotting away until it got too gross. They would take children on field trips from around the state to view his dead body, so we would learn it's not a good idea to grow up and become a bank robber in the South. We are all armed, I promise. Okay? Don't. That's what happens. He's beautiful. I don't want to put anyone else's eyes next to George Price's. This was Dr. Ellis's office at one point, by the way. Dr. Ellis was a good doctor. He was nice, he was kind, and his best friend was Samson, his pet dog. Oh my God, Samson was the goodest boy this town had ever met. We all loved Ellis and his puppy. When the building caught on fire, all the humans made it out, but the dog was still trapped inside. Ellis rushed in to look for his dog, and a few minutes later, before this building collapsed, he exited, took 2 steps on the sidewalk, and Dr. Ellis died. We assume it was a grief-induced heart attack from losing his dog, and his life savings burnt to the ground. Maybe smoke inhalation, either way. That newspaper article behind you describes when this building originally burned down. There will be charred pieces of wood on the interior side of the catacombs because we built it into the original building, so there will be burnt pieces of wood when we go underground and sticking inside the limestone. If anyone wants to talk to Samson, you can grab a pendulum before you go inside the catacombs. That's what those are, and that's what these are. Let me get between you guys. Anything with a crystal on it. We've also got some down here. Now, to talk to Samson, this is a pendulum. This is a Victorian-era pregnancy test. But basically, it just accesses your subconscious. You can ask yes or no questions. You can find water instead of a dowsing rod. The way to talk to Samson using a pendulum is to just kind of stick out your hand and let him smell you a little bit. Okay, when we go in the catacombs, it's next to his office window. And you start just scratching his ears and rubbing on his belly and telling him he's a good boy. I love you, Samson. I love you. You're such a good dog. If he likes you, your pendulum might start doing this like a dog's wagging his tail. He's a good boy ghost. There's nothing to be scared of in the catacombs, okay? I promise. So if anyone wants to bring one of these in there with you, feel free. And if you wanted to purchase one, these are only $10 a piece today. We've also got some cool new t-shirts that my coworker just made for Zombie Crawl. That's my boss. If you guys want to watch his TED Talk, he's about to do a TED Talk in a couple months. That's Fireball Steve from Meteorite Men. He started this ghost tour, and he also continues to sell like a lot of cool stuff. You can check out his show. It's on YouTube. The dolls are worse than you think they are. These are Victorian era porcelain dolls. That means most of these dolls are anatomically correct depictions of children who passed away. If your family was wealthy enough to get a doll maker to make a doll after your kid when it passed away, they would. But this was pre-photography. So if you did not have a portrait painted of your kid before it died, the doll maker's basically going to look at the corpse and recreate it as correctly as possible. That's why a lot of old-timey dolls have this skin tone. This is a miscarriage. It would not have had a portrait painted of it. That is the gray skin. She looks like me. She's got decaying eyes, and her forehead is decaying as well as it bleeds. Her lips are kind of receding in, the one in the corner. Some of these were more wealthy than others. You can also tell by the quality of their clothes. For instance, the one in front looks like she could have been in Beauty and the Beast. The one behind her is severely in a very decayed state. These are the kids' favorite outfits retailer to fit the doll. So beyond the state of decay, you can also tell by how fancy their dresses were. A lot of these have real human hair. The ones that don't have real human hair that my boss got from the estate sale came with a birth and death certificate stapled to their dress that we have on file, and or teeth. They would take the child's baby teeth and drop them inside the doll like a rabbit. So a lot of them will shake like a maraca. These ones are twins, we can tell, because the clothing is the same as the bonnet. We actually looked, this one's a little bit more deteriorated, but her lips are a slightly different tone, so she would have probably passed away first. Now you're gonna hold a seance with your doll. And you want the angel of your child to possess the doll. Usually around Christmas time, you would stick it in a place at the dinner table and pray to Jesus that your child would come back into the doll. If your kid was demonically possessed. This means schizophrenic or epileptic. Normally, demonically possessed people throughout history probably just had seizures, or they saw things or heard things that were not there. You want your child to possess the doll, but not the demon. At the instant your kid dies before burial, you will scoop out its eyes and sew its eyes shut so the demon has nothing to do with the child, as the eyes are windows to the soul. You're going to portray the doll with its eyes bleeding and its eyes sewn shut, just to make clear that it does not have eyes, so that the child can possess it and not the demon. Her. This one in the back corner has its eyes sewn shut, bleeding, and that is her mouth decaying heavily. She is in a prayer type stance in a mourning clothing. She would have been demonically possessed. The one next to her is made out of wax. That's why she's kind of doing this. She is slowly melting. This is Gertrude, our human skull. She would have been 30 to 40 years old according to the anthropologist. We've got some mummified bats. If anyone wants to start a new strain of COVID with me, I really want to eat the wings because they look like beef jerky. It's an intrusive thought. All right. You guys ready to go underground?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna offer these kiddos first. These are not haunted. These are. You guys need some stuffed animals? Are you scared of the dark? These are not haunted. It's just a Beanie Baby and my witch. No, it's my lion, and my witch, and my wardrobe. You're good? Okay. It's none of your business. Does anyone else need one? Does anyone know where Narnia is?
In the wardrobe.
In the spare room.
Spare room.
Welcome to the end of the tour. This is Narnia. I can only fit 7 people on either side. So we're gonna kind of take turns, and everyone else can just kind of walk through the museum. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me whenever we're in the catacombs. I only ask we do not lick anything. There is a slime mold that keeps moving around. I fed him, and now there's 2 of them. So do not lick the slime mold if we run into them. Do not break any stalactites or stalagmites. There are cool cave crystals from the ceiling, and they're also growing on the walls. They're very fragile, though. Do not break them. If you guys are going to the courthouse afterwards or checking out the cave, at the end of the tour, it's going to be through that door, about a 4-minute walk to the right whenever you get to the bottom of the stairways. If you're going to the taco truck or you're going to Chelsea's for like pizza, it's going to be at the intersection, 1 block to the left, look up, that's Chelsea's. Other than that, we're going to start off with the group that has children because you guys probably have an earlier bedtime. And then we're going to do this in reverse alphabetical order because my last name is Heritage, and that's how I roll. If anyone wants to tip me after the tour, my cat and my turtle would totally appreciate it. Who fed my tip, my top hat is hanging out right there next to Hang the Town. I've also got a picture with my lovely face on it and a QR code. That has my Venmo and my Cash App. So if anyone wants to tip me, I would appreciate that. We're going to start off with a group with children, and I'll come back for the rest of you. You guys want to follow me?
You wore the appropriate attire. I should have wore shorts.
You never know, though.
Yeah. But once we get down there in the catacombs, it'll be cool. Literally and physically. Yeah, you're glowing. Sure, it's just a glowing. I think it puts the black light over there. If you got close, it'd really glow. See? Smile. Yeah, so a lot of times your teeth will really glow underneath the black light too. So. Oh, if these guys are going this way, I will go this way.
Oh, it is.
What's that?
The witch's tent.
Where's that?
It's colder than a witch's tent.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the old expression, yeah.
It's okay.
Don't remember that
Getting
saying?
delirious.
Oh, it's okay. It's been a long stretch. That's okay.
Can't wait to get back and chillax a little bit. We have pizza in the refrigerator if you're hungry, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought we had, oh yeah, that whole pizza that we
Thanks
can
to
eat.
you ordering that box. That worked out perfect.
Yeah. Sometimes mistakes turn out in your favor. So.
Isn't that the truth?
Gotta go look at the dolls.
All right, guys, let's see. We got. Let's take the wire group and the shrub group.
We'll be towards the middle, I guess, middle to end. So, feral. So, right? That's how I guess. Should have went with Volker then. Who's the? I think I'm close to the last of the alphabet. So. Well, she went last name first. So. Yeah, but the last of the alphabet first. So. Ah, there's the van that we seen outside of town. See it? Must have been when it was in its prime. Little Polaroid. I think that's the van. It looks like it. Oh, they come back up there. I got you now. Just go a big loop.
There's a mannequin.
Yeah, sweaty. If we're going down, that'd be nice. If we go up, that's the problem. We're still underground a little bit. So.
Richter and the Kindle group next. You guys want to follow me in?
I take a peek at this stuff now. That's right. I like creepy artifacts, except that one. That one I don't like.
It smells like glue.
Elmer's, yeah. Right. When you say glue, I'm going to the list. Yeah, like Elmer's smells like. Let's go peek out these. If you're getting too warm, just stand in here. It might help. So.
You guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I told you about that show, Meteor Amen, when we were whacking at diamonds. I guess that he owns part of it. So this place.
Water over there.
Oh, this water, perfect.
Dad
Oh,
fruit.
oh shit.
I can take the dad fruit.
Set this down for a minute.
I had another dollar about it. It's just like free,
Donation.
put it right in your little deal for $1.
Hit the ball down the back pocket.
And if you go and take the other
No.
there's a barrel in the road.
Oh, that's our turn, so we can go now. It'll get cooler out there. Oh, they said Farrell. Okay.
Start on the left-hand side.
4, 5, 6. One more or two more? Yes.
Yep, start on the left. When you get to the end, you can wrap around and you'll exit through the right. They'll take you through by BCO. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Oh, just seeing what's there. This step's a little spongy. That's what I was wondering. With the platform.
As long as you weren't trying to go to the prison, you're fine with me. And I love how your necklace and everything goes through.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Teal's my favorite color.
Oh, mine too.
Oh yeah, this smith's stalactites.
It's got the diamond teal there.
Down below.
Okay, there you go.
Oops. Whoops. You can go, I think.
I didn't see that there's the charred one.
Oh, I didn't see that either. Oh, the charred wood, yeah. Wait for them to go, because this is plywood. I'll go sideways, see if we can get it on. Looks like it. All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, dead end. Okay. Just go really review it real quick. Spongy. Like how they plumb the place. Looks like plumbing, not electrical. Could be electrical. I'll wait for them. I kind of want to lean, but I know I'm not supposed to. Not like the Paris ones, huh? I know they're stacked everywhere and that thick in there. They're Smith stalactites. A little spongy, like I said. Oops. Just up there. The spongy thing kind of throws me off. So. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really further back that way. So.
This is going to be my last tour tonight, and then they very, very nice. And then I'm going to go home and feed my turtle.
You can talk to Audrey. She has one too. Oh. This is cute. Is this back here? What's that?
Tortoise, I have a Russian for it. Me too. Oh, really? Yeah. It's a boy or a girl? Boy. My sister.
Sorry, I don't have cash, but I will pay you a few $100. Dolls. Yeah, why do they have to be dolls? I guess we probably go back up those stairs. I think the brick and mortar place is out front. So.
Okay, yeah.
Wanna go?
Yeah, I know.
This is wicked way at the bottom of the stairs too. Cool out here. Whew. Oh, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna go down and then just kind of hang out down there. I like this kind of stuff, but it's a good tour though. She was a good tour guide. She's very excited what she does. Watch that last step, it's a doozy. I go, yeah, where did Ben probably went up to the gift shop? I don't think, oh, well, he was still in there talking to her, that's right. Every shot I took, Benjamin was there. Because I was trying to walk around Benjamin, and it's hard too. He's like standing right 2 feet from her all the time. So. Yeah.
What's up with his vampire collar?
I don't know. I haven't figured that one out. So maybe Elvis? I don't know. Management only. That's a lot of cool history though. Has to be a nightmare to build on a town like this. So we're used to just soft soil and carving out rock to make a place. Oh, money? Money or bottle cap? That's what I was figuring. Because I seen a couple on the way over here. There's another one. There's another one.
Audrey says she hates bikers now more than anything.
Yeah, so a lot of them are assholes for how loud their bikes are, but they like it that way. I don't like it that way, but yeah. The ones that are respectable, I like. I just go treat a person as an individual. Maybe a little higher than that. So, yeah, I know. Just giving you the benefit of it. What's that? Is Ben still up there, or did he go upstairs? Okay. Yeah, I figured he would. Just, yeah, last big step. I was going to warn you.
That's okay.
Yep.
Take your time.
We'll head up to the top of the stairs. I think that's where, God, it feels like the ground's soft. Okay. Long, very good, be good. These are such low hand railings. I thought they'd extended them. You get better as you go up, but still. Big step. Oh, yeah. And I go up this way. pick up the